Alright, well, production quality is going down here a little bit. There's two lights in my room, and the light directly above where I film this bit is out. Has been for a while, doesn't work anymore, I need to replace it. And the other one, which is over there, works. So I figured, doesn't really matter, why not? Having a Oreo chocolate milkshake from Sonic, half price after 8. I'm working on the light situation, but meanwhile, I got 5 more movies from Rummage sales to watch. I'm going to talk about them. They're all facing the wrong way. Okay. So first I have Once. I have Prime. I have Standard Operating Procedure. I have The Brothers McMullen. And I have Dolan's Cadillac in this weird clear case. I don't know much about it besides that it's Dolan's Cadillac. I don't know who Dolan is, but apparently he has a Cadillac, and it's about his Cadillac. And this is R-rated. 88 minutes. An 8-cylinder fuel-injected coffin. So, I'm gonna go now, pick a random order to watch these movies, and then come back and talk about them. So does the changing of the shirts properly portray the passage of time? I hope so. So, as usual, I got 5 movies. I just watched them in random order. First up, I ended up watching Standard Operating Procedure, which happens to be a documentary. This is the second documentary I've gotten. So, what I've decided from now on, that if I happen to get a documentary within the Rummage Sale movies, I'm going to watch them, but I'm not going to talk about them, so I can save some time, and this video isn't too long. So, moving on. Next, I have Prime, starring Meryl Streep, Uma Thurman, and Brian Greenberg. I've not heard of Brian Greenberg. I've heard of the other two. Wasn't Uma Thurman in a Batman movie? I think that's what she's most well known for. This was a romantic comedy, really, which is just combining 2 genres that I don't really care for that much. So that definitely means I'm gonna like it. 10 minutes of irresistible deleted scenes, bloopers, and more. Over 10 minutes. That's a lot of extras. I think Endgame has like 4 hours of extra features. You know, Lord of the Rings movies has like 3 days worth of extra features. Anyway, this movie, it's about some like 38-year-old woman who is dating like a 23-year-old who also happens to be the son of her therapist that she's seeing. And yeah, I mean, this was okay, I guess. I guess I'm looking at this maybe through rose-colored glasses at some of the other stuff I had to sit through. But, you know, it was fine. I think there was like 1 or 2 moments that I thought were mildly amusing, but now I don't remember what those moments are, so yeah. I don't go for romantic comedies. I'm not. They're all kind of the same, you know. They meet, they have good times, then something happens, and they get in a fight, and they split up. But everything works out in the end, and they get back together. Who cares? Moving on. I have Once. which I suppose is it's a music film. I guess kind of like, you kind of got like romantic elements in it too. It's about like a guy playing guitar in the street, meets this girl, she plays piano, they hang out for a while, she has a kid, she's got a husband who's like in check, I think, and then they hang out for a while, and then they go their separate ways. That's really the plot. I mean, there's not much more to it. The movie almost seemed completely pointless. Like, I don't understand, like, the way this ended. I mean, yeah, I get it, that your two main characters don't have to end up together in a movie, but it just feels kind of pointless. Like, what was gained? What was added from this experience to their life? I don't know, the one guy moved back to London to be with his girlfriend, and the girl moved back stayed in wherever the hell this takes place, and to be with her husband. So I don't see the point. It's like, what was the, the next day after this movie ends, how are these characters different than when this movie takes place? It doesn't seem like there's anything to be gained from this. Now next, I ended up watching The Brothers McMullen. Now, something slipped my notice at first when I was watching this. I mean, before I started watching this, I was looking at this cover and I was like, The Brothers McMullen, an Edward Burns film. Like, Edward Burns, that sounds vaguely familiar. And I was like, oh shit, I know where I know this guy. He was in Confidence, the Ben Affleck stunt double. What the hell is he doing in another movie? Why am I going to watch this now? And I started, and there's like another guy, and I was like, this guy looks vaguely familiar too. Who the hell is this now? It's not Clive Owen. Don't worry. I had to go look. I had to like stop the film and go look it up. It's like, is that who I think it is? And yeah, it's the guy from all the Geico commercials. You know, is switching to Geico. Can switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? And like, do you live under rocks? Shit like that. And it's like, well, I guess he does movies too, apparently. I didn't know that. I actually do think he was in an episode of Psych. But that's a guess, not a really guess, a small character appearance in a 8-season long TV show, not unsurprising. It's like everybody and their brother was in X-Files, but... So this is about straight white men dealing with monogamy. That's really what this is. It's three Irish brothers who are Christian or were Christian or kind of Christian. They're all on varying degrees of the spectrum of practicing Christianity, and they're all going through different forms of relationship drama at the same time. The one guy's married, but he's kind of doubting his marriage. He's not sure if he wants kids. He might cheat on his wife. And then there's the second guy, the second brother. The second brother, I guess I guess he's more promiscuous. He likes to have fun and be with a lot of women. And he meets one girl. He's like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to settle down with one person. And then the third person is, the Geico guy I mentioned. I guess his girlfriend wants to marry him, but he doesn't want to marry his girlfriend. His girlfriend's Jewish, he's Christian, it's very important. He doesn't want to, he doesn't want to live together before marriage because that's a sin, and he's not sure if he loves this person. He thinks he does, but he's not sure. It's so boring and annoying, and these people need to get over themselves. The mom from Friday Night Lights, the wife of the coach, is in this too. She's the most well-known person in this, if you ask me, but she wasn't at the time of this making, because this is pre-Friday Night Lights. So, God, this was boring. This was just trudge to get through. Thank God it's over. Yeah, I had three. Well, let me see. Yeah, I had three, romantic comedy drama things in a row, and I was done with it. And so finally, I guess I was kind of looking forward to this because it didn't seem like it would be a romantic comedy. Dolan's Cadillac, and as you can see, I know very little about this. I knew very little about this film. And who's one of the first names that popped up? No, it's not Clive Owen, and thank God it wasn't Edward Burns. It was actually Christian Slater, the guy from The Deal. Most boring movie I've ever seen. This is not the most boring movie I've ever seen. This was actually kind of okay. Kind of good. Struggle with something bad to say about it, because it was just such an improvement. I saw Stephen King. I saw it was like based on a novella by Stephen King. I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be messed up or something. No, it was actually kind of tame for a Stephen King story. It's just it's weird. Wes Bentley's in it. He does a good job, but it was okay. It was a refreshing pace. I'm running out of battery. Well, not battery. I'm running out of memory on my SD card. So that's just kind of why I'm trying to get everything that I want to say as quickly as possible. So clearly the best use of my time is to explain why I need to use my time quickly instead of just using my time quickly. And trying really hard not to look at the flashlight that I got leaned up for extra lighting, because this shit is still broken. But Dolan's Cadillac. It is about a Cadillac. Kind of. It's also about Dolan. And